Hey, this is Janet from Small Steps, Big Results. Once again, I'm with my friend Alex, who is videoing. I have been thinking that I think a lot of people have pretty much healthy diets. They try to have their vegetables and their fruits and whole grains and lean meats and stuff until there's like a catastrophe. And, somebody falls off the roof, or for instance, I'm having a hard time because my mom is not doing well, not expected to live long, and I have a friend that's also not expected to live very long. So I'm very stressed out about this. And these are the days where I go off and want to get chips or Twizzlers, Pepsi, and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people are like me. They comfort themselves with food, and it's not necessarily the healthiest food they can find. So I just wanted to talk about a few things today. If you get that craving for, soda, maybe we could do something a little bit different, get something a little bubbly going on, but just not the same thing, and a little healthier. And then I will work on recipes for donut holes that you can bake in an air fryer or convection oven, which pretty much works the same way, or a standard oven, and some chips. And how would it be if you had, a bag of chips or a big bag of donut holes in your freezer to help you stay on your diet, and fat-free chips, and the donut holes were fat-free too, I think. But I will give you those recipes after we show them to you. But right now we're going to talk about, the soda thing. Because at the grocery store there are a lot of healthier soda brands. And I have one right here, this Poppy. But at the grocery store I went to, this was like $4. You could get like a 6-pack for, $4. So I want to show you some other things. I have this, and this is not cheap either, but it's a lot more in here than in, the Poppy. A lot more in here. And this is one of my favorite things. I used to teach kids who had, they had some problems. And they were high-risk kids, and I would get to Tuesday and think, oh my gosh, it's supposed to be Friday. And if I had a very stressful day, I'd go and get one of these, and it would be my dinner, and I would drink the whole thing. But that was better than going and get a beer or something like that. And I don't drink, but this got me through. So let's just put some of this in a glass, and Alex gets to choose which glass he's going to drink. So this is one of my favorite things, and it keeps me away from sodas and alcohol, things like that. So give me just a second, I need to get this stuff off. I think I need to get a pair of pliers. If you just excuse me, you're right behind Alex. I love this stuff. I love the way it tastes. I love the bubbly feeling in your mouth. Really great stuff. So get some of this next time you're stressed out and keep away from the soda. Much better ingredients, okay? Yep. Now we have some sparkling water. I had no idea it was going to sprout that way, but what you can do with that, this only costs $1. Get a thing of juice that's 100% juice. Let's, you know, mix them. And you get almost exactly the same thing as you got. So these are some choices you can make. So putting your sparkling water in your juice, using this Welch's sparkling juice, or a healthier soda. So try one of these next time you're thinking Coke or Pepsi or Sprite or A&W. Try something else. All right. We'll see you next time.